Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph. We are back in Wintersun again. Because turns out that this crazy half-elf woman that we found here near the petrified tree is actually the leader of the Order of the Flame. And now we're confronting the new leader and the old leader, basically. Sister Mimir, as I expected. While everyone thought you dead, you were happy to spit on your vows, your comrades and the crusade, all for the sake of satisfying your own curiosity. You're a stain on our movement. You are hereby arrested for desertion. We must leave this valiant researcher in peace. It may not look it, but she's in the middle of some vital experiment. Take shelter in the briars, lay thistles on your head, bitter, bitter wolf berries. Quit acting the fool. You'll come with me willingly, or else I'll force you. A barely discernible whisper touches your mind. It sounds like the rustling of sand on ice. She belongs to this place, mortal. She will stay here. You will not save her, leave her, or kill her. Go on your way, or else you will stay here in her place. Ooh. Who's there? Come out, show yourself. I'm guessing it's the petrified tree who's talking to us. No, it's not. Siabrae, you desire to know who I am? I will allow it. This knowledge is not without cost, oh no. A terrible figure, a petrified skeleton with branching horns, seems to grow out of the ground in front of you. Mortals, begone from this place. She is mine, leave her to me. Let's, skip the dialogue and attack and get her ass kicked and get it over with, okay? I think the Wintersun map has kicked my ass, I don't know, like 7 or 8 times, maybe even more. Let's go at it again. She's not yours, monster. If you won't release her willingly, I'll free her by force. That sounds impressive, Cauldar. Go on then, try. You've performed a good action. And I forgot to add, and then you die.
We will be victorious.
Alright, Cauldar. Let's see what we can do. Let's Light of the Angels. Let us smite whatever that is. Ember. Let's see if we can hit the Siabrae. We can damage it. It's an undead druid, oh boy.
Desna, guide my hand!
Oh, that's Nenio in front there. Great. Yeah, you might wanna run back here. See if you can still cast something. Maybe a mirror image would be good. Oh, the half-elf is actually gonna help us. Okay. That is something. Let's see. How about you whack this Smilodon Regil? Oh well, I guess the leader of the Order of the Flame just died. Yeah, that happens.
Strike with all your might.
Rushile.
Make your peace.
We are missing. What are we supposed to hit? 46? Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna go well.
No
glory without risk.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, with these spells it's gonna take a while to kill that creature. She is not hitting. Oh, but we killed one Smilodon at least.
Not an option.
Looks like we're gonna kill the second one.
We can do it.
So, Ember, with you being gone, I forgot how to use you. Does that even do anything? Immune to evil eye, of course she is.
I will resist.
Yeah, so I just cannot hit her. Or it. Regardless of
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
except with spells apparently. Alright, Regil. Let's boost you a little bit too. Let's try Scorching Ray. That misses. Okay, so we need to keep doing the Burning Arc.
Into the fray! Hey!
This one's mine.
Yeah. That hurt. I'm not quite sure what it's been costing, but that did a lot of damage.
Forwards.
It would be great if we could get back to Regil, because Regil actually did hurt it.
Prepare yourself.
You don't need a lot. What kind of offensive spell do you still have? Did lightning do something? That does. Okay, that is great.
I'm alright.
Of course, Regil cannot get his turn right now. That is very typical.
We won't falter.
And I can't even seem to hit it when I'm on the floor. Or when it is on the floor. Let's try and kill it off with a spell. That seems to have worked. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were gonna die. Lands dark moans, winds grey songs, muttering something indecipherable. Mimir drops to her knees before the Siabrae's dust, grasping handfuls of it, pouring it from one hand to the other. What a sorry sight. Get up, Sister Mimir. You must stand trial. Mia? Who? The mad woman looks at Nystra with empty, uncomprehending eyes. She's not herself. We'll send her to the rear for healing. You're too lenient, but I suppose she has punished herself enough already. Okay, so we've decided the fate of Mimir the Scholar, and we've gained a level with our ordeal here at the World Wound, or in Wintersun. I was actually thinking of trying another go at the Treant here, but I'm gonna have to level up for that first. And maybe even the guy in the village, since I've gained a few levels since I fought him the last time.
I won't let you hurt me.
Press the attack. Strike with all your might! That's how you hit them!
Yes.
Retreat is not an option.
Desna, guide my hand.
We can do it.
The light. Take you!
Kneel before me.
Okay, I'm not quite sure why this was so hard in the previous times, because I just rolled over the guy now, for some reason. Wow. That was impressive, to be honest. So we got a knowledge roll check here.
Success worthy of praise.
Wisdom cannot be etched in stone, can only be carried in the heart. Let's see where this leads now.
I refuse to accept their statement.
It leads to a specter of some kind, okay.
This one's mine.
Make your peace.
Volcanic Storm, wow. That's a bit of an impressive spell there.
Forwards!
But we can hit it. I mean, the Volcanic Storm did a lot of a lot of damage to the scenery, apparently. Not so much to us. Wait, let's do that Scorching Ray again. That looked pretty cool. But it misses.
Press the attack! Ah!
Come on, Regil, you can do it.
I will resist.
Nice, that is good stuff. That is good stuff. Oh, -2 levels for Regil.
We won't falter!
Let's go, Cauldar. Let's Burning Arc it to death. There we go. Okay, let's take a look around. What is so special about this area that it needs to be protected by this freaking treant? There is... Ooh, there is someone there. Oh yeah, the stranger. I'm the answer, but what is the question? Yes. That's it. That's all there is in the back here. Oh well. Okay, so we cannot seem to go any further. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to head towards the clan hall and see if I can take down the leader there while I'm still boosted up with all these spells. Oh boy, there we go. Here we go.
Make your peace.
This one's mine!
I will resist!
This condition, I dedicate my body to science.
No glory without risk!
Forwards! Press the attack.
Prepare yourself!
We won't falter! Retreat is not an option!
Desna, guide my hand! Killing is what I was made for.
You're irrelevant.
Please, help me!
Into the fray!
Strike with all your might! Kneel before me!
Make your peace.
Oh boy. Okay, so we managed to kill Marhevok here, which is pretty surprising.
You're a good person. I like you.
Now we need some healing. Alright, let's head on in to the other room there and see what kind of a lady is protecting our buddy here. What is this place? I was gonna say, I hope I don't fall through the ice. Let's take a look at the other side, what we can see here.
I finished here. Is there more?
Is that really all there is in this room? Oh, okay. Let's see what happens. What is all of this? Okay, here is Marhevok. The wounded Marhevok is shivering as if from a fever. He tries to take the human skull from the plinth in front of the Lady of the Sun statue, but his weakened grip spasms and the skull rolls towards you, stopping at your feet. The warrior watches it with stricken eyes, muttering "Key" before turning to the statue. My lady, my love, forgive me, I failed you, I lost. Didn't even keep the key safe after you gave it to me. Come, protect our Wintersun, but if you can't, take me away, take me to your castle in the clouds. Marhevok's prayer does not go unanswered. His shadow, unnaturally narrow and trembling, separates from the Lady of the Sun statue and floats above the floor. Delicate hand, or maybe a claw, reaches out and touches the slumped head of the dying warrior with a soft, almost tender gesture. And then you hear an airy, otherworldly voice directly in your mind. Why are you mortals so fond of breaking other people's toys? So you're the rot that's festering in Wintersun. You're a despicable beast, and you don't deserve any other name. My kinsmen, my neighbors have suffered because of you. Death would be too light a punishment for you, scum. So you're the Lady of the Sun, huh? That's what they call me here. You may call me by another name, Jerribeth. Not quite sure if I've heard that name before. What have you done to these people? I merely planted a few ideas in their heads. Laughter, high and abrasive, like a buzzing insect, reverberates in your mind. It's elegant in its simplicity. I make all the people of Wintersun see demons as humans, elves, dwarves. They see real mortals as demons. They live in a topsy-turvy world where the lands of the Worldwound are teeming with brave crusaders and where Dresden was recently captured by an army of hideous monsters from the abyss. If firebrand Queen Godfrey were to show up here, people would take her for one of the Scari's spawn, try to slay her on the spot. The children of Wintersun already have so much blood on their hands. Even wary traveler who happened to discover this mortal oasis in the midst of the scarred lands of the Worldwound, who rushed with brimming hope towards its walls, died at the hands of the clan. They all fervently believed that they were fighting demons. Why did other demons visit here? There is no place in all the Worldwound like my little Wintersun. I don't allow other demons to kill the people in my domain. Instead, they come here to play. They shrug off their demon guise and pretend to be mortals. Even Lady Nocticola of the Midnight Isles does not offer such exotic amusements. You should find all of this very familiar. You intuitively understand that these last words were not addressed to you. The demon has clearly allowed you to hear them as a courtesy. For you too are playing at being human. Isn't that so, succubus? No, you have created a tawdry parody of what I'm striving to be. Could have made them believe anything, performed any number of miracles for them. You could have made their dreams come true. All you did was poison their minds against their fellow mortals. You may have the powers of a demon, but you have little when it comes to intellect, as befits an insect. You don't seem to be afraid at all, monster. What's stopping me from killing you here and now? Marhevok's shoulders convulse. He struggles in vain to stand and shield the insect-like shadow from you. I will fly off to my sanctum faster than you can blink. Besides, are you ready to doom all of Wintersun to a horrible fate? You probably want to open the poor barbarian's eyes to the truth. You can't do that without my help. Even if you do, by some miracle, find a way to do it, children of Wintersun will have to live with the knowledge of what they've done all these years. They will recall every murdered crusader and traveler that they plunged their spears into or burned on a ritual pyre. Many of them will not survive the truth you will inflict on them. The rest will be cut down by demons, for I am the only one protecting them from such a fate even now. But I have a better solution. I will change the clan so that from this day forward they will see true mortals and demons alike as human. I will make them believe that crusaders have won a final resounding victory, that peace now reigns in the Worldwound and that all the demons have been driven back to the abyss. Every last one. Wintersun will remain a peaceful oasis in the midst of chaos. Neutral territory where neither crusaders nor demons will cross swords in battle. I will get to keep my wondrous domain, and your crusaders will never perish here again. What do you say to that, Commander? I will not make a deal with a demon, and I will not leave the people of Wintersun under your control. Jerribeth hesitates. The demon's flat, insectoid visage is difficult to read, but her quivering mouth betrays her extreme tension. At last the phrase rings in your mind. Alright, I'll do as you say. Outside, the clamor starts to swell. 1, 2, a dozen voices cry out in astonishment, then horror. No, not me, please, rasps Marhevok, struggling to lift his head off the floor. Gathering his strength, he barks out more clearly. I don't need the truth. I don't want to lose you, my lady. I knew. Crazed smile warps the warrior's face. I guessed a long time ago that you weren't who you seemed to be. But you brought peace to my people and me. And I kept your secret as best as I could. I stamped out any suspicions and the people who voiced them. I want to live in your light, and I want to be without you. Arushale turns pale and covers her mouth with her hand. Her ruby eyes are filled with undisguised horror. There are probably plenty like him here. People who guessed the truth but said nothing. Opportunists. These people have lived for too long under the influence of demons. They should all be isolated, subjected to strict re-education. And those whose loyalty remains suspect should be executed. They have enough blood on their hands to be sentenced to death 10 times over. You cannot read the emotions on the creature's horrifying face, half hidden by shadows. If it answers Marhevok, it does wordlessly, directly in his mind. After a moment of silence, you hear a voice in your head. Give him to me. No, he will die here and now. Let's go, Cauldar the Executioner. The creature is silent for a time, gazing at the dead warrior. I will remember this, Commander. I'm returning to the Ivory Sanctum, the castle in the clouds, as they call it here. You have a key to my home, but will you find out how to use it? I will be expecting your visit. Jerribeth's shadow disappears in a portal, and her departure spells the end of an era in the life of Wintersun. Gesmera, the carver, is standing cowering against the wall. She's gone? I can feel it. I can feel like something's changed. I will tell the people what you did for us, Commander. I'm guessing there might be a lot of dead people or a lot of demons when we walk out, don't you think? Don't forget to loot everything.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
We can't leave Wintersun with any treasures. That would be silly. Gesmera is on the throne here. The blind carver tosses her head back at your approach. Greetings and well met. I wanted to tell you our clan has started reviving its old crafts. We have goods to sell. Would you like to take a look? So how is life in Wintersun now? We're not living, we're surviving. It's hard for us to understand and accept what happened. We need a few days to understand our lives anew. Turning her unseeing face towards Arushale, the carver stops the demon with a gentle gesture. Before you leave, would you mind if I carve your statue, my dear? The succubus blushes. I don't think that's a good idea. If the wood never lies to you, the result will be quite repugnant. The carver's face breaks into a placid smile. I doubt it, my dear. My intuition tells me the complete opposite, in fact. With your permission, I would like to try. Okay, it looks like we might have a new Lady of the Sun in Arushale. So let me walk through the village here and see if what I suspected is true. Oh, there is a seat here. Very nice. A rapier. Okay, well. The reeking heart of the arcane. I'll take it. Wow, we beat the Wintersun map. Who would have thought that that would ever happen? Certainly not me. Now, the Ivory Sanctum is right over there. Let me take a look at my troops here. That is a level 8 army. Can we take that? That is the question. Somehow I doubt that. I'm gonna go down here and let's try and grab this army. We found a burned down shack, okay. Oh wow. So that happened. We got we got the whole thing filled already. Great. Let's kill the Balers. Just to get rid of that issue. Omox, Directly, 46 Directly, that's quite a lot as well. And kill all the Babos. Let us do that. Let me see. When healing, what do I need to heal here? Okay, that took a good amount of damage from our hospital here. These church guards, they're probably not gonna do a lot, are they? 7 foot, what is this? Is that... Okay, that does do a little bit. I mean, they're probably gonna die, so... Just 6 of them doesn't really make a huge dent in anything. Let us start with that part. Okay. So, now that we are here, how about we try and kill these to start with? Oh, that did not do a lot of damage. And now we kind of need to heal again. Probably gonna die if I move here, but I want to try and get as much damage out here. Let's kill these so that our archers are freed up to shoot. Okay, now let's start healing. Let's heal our mounted troops here first. That takes care of the Omoxes. Yeah, we do need to heal a good amount here. Yikes. That did not do anything when it comes to... Oh, that is problematic. Can we heal enough without killing this? Oh well, it's dead. That happened automatically. Unit replenished at the infirmary. So that means I lost 127 marksmen again. Man, these marksmen are great for damage output, but they are squishy as hell. Okay, let's take a look at what happens at Crusade Management. New information. Storm's Peak, the stronghold of the fierce Karamzadeh, has been captured and destroyed to the ground. The mighty Baelor and his army will no longer be able to threaten Dresden from this location. Karamzadeh opted to avoid a fight, leaving the citadel in the last moments of the battle. There's no doubt he will attempt to avenge such an affront. Okay, I didn't even have to do that myself. That is cool. A conflict between two officers has led to a defeat in a skirmish with demons. One of the officers, a charming young noble, tried saving the lives of the soldiers. The other, a cynical veteran mercenary, acted based on the principle that victory is all that matters. The soldiers from each unit blamed the other unit's officer for the defeat. How should the investigators arbitrate the guilty parties? So if we punish, we get 3,500 leadership. Let's take a look what we need. We do need leadership. If we punish the aristocrat, we can punish the veteran mercenary, and we can increase recruitment. No, let's go for the leadership experience points. Both officers took part in this quarrel, and thus they were both responsible. The commander's fair judgment has improved the officer's discipline. When it comes to decrease, there is not much I can do except skip a day. The Fort Lands of Yachtwatch is besieged by an enemy. Okay, let's take a look at that in a moment. It's a level 7 army. So we are gonna liberate that. Let's see what we can do with the mage here. Try and kill as many of these before they start doing stuff. Like that. Where are they moving? I think we can kill the demons with the archers. So how about we try and damage a lot of cultists there. There we go. And there we go. Okay. And we can shoot again. Great. And we can shoot again. Even greater. Let's not get these mages involved. Actually, I think it makes sense to get rid of these troops and put in like a bigger number of troops from one of the other armies. Because this doesn't make sense to have these 6 people here. It's not like they're gonna do a lot. Damage-wise, I mean. Let's get in melee here. Especially if I'm not going to do anything with them. They're probably just gonna die. Although, these seem to have a lot of hit points, apparently. Since that did not do a lot of damage at all. Okay, that did not do a lot of damage either. There go the cultists. Yeah, that doesn't even kill one of them. Interesting. So if I look at these armies, instead of the mages and the the church guards do have a bunch of hit points. Like if I would put the cuirassiers and the paladins into this army, there's a good chance I'm ranking a little bit higher than level 8, so that actually might be a useful thing to do. Priests of Siabrae, immersed in meditation, have received a sign from the goddess. The message was mysterious and unclear, but the priests agree on one thing: the time of the faultless daybreak has passed. The advocates of peace among them claim that this is the hour of the triumphant noontide, yet the belligerent opponents believe in the advent of the sanguineous sundown. Okay, so the noontide gives us a +3 scale mail that allows the wearer 3 times a day to raise a deceased ally for 2d3 rounds. However, after this the ally dies again. And then the sundown, whenever the enemy confirms a critical hit against the wielder of this +3 mithril scale mail, every enemy in 30 feet area must pass a fortitude saving throw or become blinded and suffer. What? We're gonna take that. That's it. The goddess's patience has run out, and she's now willing to bring down her rod on the dark enemies. Her power will smite the impure as it once scourged Rovagok. The sun will drive away the darkness and incinerate its minions in this last bloody sunset. Cool. So Satsuna here, you might need to take care of that small army. This shouldn't be too big of an issue, probably. Although these Brimwrecks can be quite a pain in the ass. Let's do something on the shear. There we go. And then let's get into melee with them. That's quite okay. Yep. Oh, almost. Almost. Let's give everyone some extra. It's not gonna do much. Okay, that does kill someone. Yep, we took down one Brimwreck. The clerics are getting fancy with their moves. And there we go. Okay, so I have arranged or rearranged the troops. We now have the paladins and the cuirassiers in this army, in the main army. And hopefully that will do us some good. Let's try and burn as many of these as possible. Oh, that was a great hit. Let's try and take out a good chunk of their paladins. Or all of them. There we go. And their spearmen. There we go. Fuck, they have archers. Great, I didn't see the archers. Oh, that is so dumb. That is... Oh my goodness, that is so dumb. And there go my other archers. Because my clerics got turned. And I can't even heal them. I can't heal enough to kill them, to get my archers back. Lost all my freaking archers. That's again 100 archers less. The commander's unit was awestruck at their discovery. A small army of crusaders had taken a rest stop in the middle of the world wound and decided to arrange a tournament. The noble knights' playful frolicking, however, ended in a bloody massacre, to which they were blithely oblivious as the warriors' eyes were entranced by the queen of the tournament, a magnificent nude succubus, who observed the crusaders with a gracious smile as they blew off each other's heads. A scarlet gemstone set in a delicate web of finest steel gleamed on her bosom. Fight was brief but very brutal. With deep sorrow, the commander's warriors eyed the corpses of their brother in arms. They had fallen into the demon trap. Uttering the words of Iomade, an officer ripped a magnificent decoration from the succubus' bottom. Or bosom. Bosom. I mean, wherever the decoration is, right? Even after that, her cold, beautiful lips still wore her smile of contentment. Let us try and grab this army. That's a big number, and they have... Oh, they have ranged as well. They have 260 spearmen. So I'm gonna lose even more archers if I do that. What are we facing? Terry Demodans. They have ridiculous amounts of hit points, it looks like. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Well, let's kill those then. That smites something at least. 8. Okay, that is quite okay. Let's try and take him out with the archers. Oh yes. There we go. A group of vicious demodans was trailing through the wastelands, driving a crowd of horribly wounded slaves in front of them. They forced the poor prisoners to insult their gods and desecrate their symbols. Now their evil ceremony has been stopped. The priests are murmuring that a chapel must be built at the site of this righteous victory to glorify Crusaders' feet. Energy points times 4. I think I'm gonna put a cut in the episode here. Unfortunately, we don't have social here. But that might be something for the next episode, to go to the extirpators camp and then the Defiled Barrows. That does mean that I have to take out this demon army. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you wanna follow along. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.